Welcome back to the Ultimate Wolf Reviews and Gaming. So yeah, today I'll be taking a look at the Kingdom Core class Megatron. Last Thursday I did take a look at the Kingdom Core class Starscream. So yeah, if you have like few video updates, second, like stream schedule. So yes, I know I didn't stream Friday, but I could stream. So Friday night. That's why I did it, but we're tomorrow. Well, yeah, tomorrow. Well, 2 streams tomorrow. Mention that in a sec. But yeah, so I'll mention the many upcoming videos that I have planned. And like last night, I did start streaming Mortal Kombat 11 Aftermath. Hey, Joshy! You have good and bad news. Yes, I actually do have good and bad news. So here, I'm just gonna. So yes, tomorrow I won't be streaming Mortal Kombat 11 Aftermath. Guys, well, I'm right here. This is the reason why. So one of my friends' birthday / Twitch anniversary is tomorrow, so I'll be doing a Twitch stream and eventually Radium, but that won't be until later. And I usually like to do my stream, so I'll be doing a little Twitch stream tomorrow, but probably Pride Hunting Grounds or something else. So that'll be for a Twitch stream. That's, well, the good and bad right there. And this one, so the other reason why I won't be playing Mortal Kombat, so that's mostly the reason why I won't be streaming Mortal Kombat. That's the reason why I won't be streaming Mortal Kombat 11 Aftermath tomorrow. Because I was literally just chatting with the person I don't know, Josh. I'm probably gonna read him around midnight or later. So, but here, this is what I do know about that. Probably, you know how like I usually stream. Look who makes it right at the beginning of a video. Makes it right there at the beginning of the video. So, as I mentioned months ago, there's been a Wallhung unboxing video that's been scheduled on this channel. Well, I didn't actually schedule. Because, like, there was supposedly 4 figures supposed to be from this unboxing. From, like, I believe, like, the ending of June. Well, here, let me, so. So yeah, sometime before the ending of June. That's how what when. Like beginning at like around July 10th was when. And then there's been a delay until July 22nd. Granted, I'm really going to mostly just repeat most of the dates again tomorrow. So anyways, the person who was selling me which I'm just going to repeat the story but add more parts in it tomorrow. So tomorrow I will actually be doing a live stream and, well, hang out and unboxing tomorrow with 6 figures. There was originally going to be 5. The seller told me why he's going to put 6 figures in tomorrow for free. So I get 6 figures, one's for free, the rest I already have to pay for, so already paid for. So yeah, there's that. So 6 figures tomorrow in the unboxing. One is from a different line. I'll just put it this way. I'll just say what. Here, do you want me to say what lines? Well, at least these figures. What line? Billy, that's gonna be late for you. You'll be sleeping. That would be around, say, 6 my time or later. And it's 11:30 right now, so yeah, I don't. But yeah, since you're in the different time zone, you won't be. It'll be a while. So, but that's why. But the Twitch stream, then yeah, you can make it to then. Well, if you followed me on Twitch. So there's that. But yeah, so 6 figures in the unboxing tomorrow. I know a few friends will actually try to make it like John Joker. I'm going to actually do it after John Joker streams, which he's going to stream for, what, about 2 hours or so, depending on how his Joker tournament. So yeah, so around 6, Josh, or later. So like skin, and then after that, we'll probably do the Twitch stream. It's up for that Twitch stream. Like all the gear set up, laced up for that. But yeah, so there's gonna be 6 figures. All at least I already know what lines they are from, and I already know all 5. I should probably all 5 figures. The 6th one is gonna be a mystery. Now I don't even know what figure it's gonna be. So here, I'll see at least what brand it's from. 5 Transformers and 1 Overwatch figure. That's all I'm gonna say about that figure. So there will be that. This weekend, I'll probably be uploading that Star Saber video where we're going to be talking about Star Saber. John Joker has a tournament. Yeah, it was supposed to be on Monday, and then he said he had Wi-Fi. If you've seen his Instagram, he must explain why. Let me go back to his Instagram. Damn it, Josh. But hey, it's fine. So I was literally chatting with him before the review. He didn't even realize tomorrow was Wednesday. So, okay, so he did say on his YouTube channel Monday, hey everyone, sorry I will not be moving. Sorry, but I will be moving today's live to Wednesday. Him and his family have been having bad storms, and it has been knocking out the internet. Thank you for your patience, and we'll see you Monday. And we'll see you on Wednesday. So his stream will be Wednesday, and that will be at 4. That will be at 4 p.m. for you and Josh, for you and I. So there's that. But yeah, so that will be around 4 p.m. He usually goes live. So, 4 Pacific Standard Time. Josh, maybe make sure, because sometimes YouTube, but it would be around 4. But he posted that on his Instagram. That update that I just read. So he changed the schedule time to Wednesday at 4. I don't know who's actually doing the tournament tomorrow, so we'll find out. So it's gonna be a mystery. So yeah, after Joker's live stream on YouTube, sometime after that, then I'll actually be doing my unboxing video, which I know John Joker's gonna try to make it to, so he's probably gonna do his stream tomorrow quick. Well, as quick as he can. So around 2 hours around there. And then I know maybe a few other YouTubers would be trying to make it tomorrow too. And that was me. Well, nothing fell over, so that was good. Just something did, but actually I was trying to get it to, so I can move that computer closer, the mic closer to the phone, which I probably don't even need to anymore. My job is killing my YouTube life. What YouTube life? You don't even upload videos. What the hell are you talking about? So yeah, there will be that. So yeah, probably Fred. But Thursday I'll be doing that Kingdom RC review. And then also Friday will be more Mortal Kombat 11 Aftermath. As long as I'm there, that's all that matters. True. Very true. I'm surprised Billy left. He just stopped talking. He probably passed out like you did last night. I am the biggest YouTuber around. Yes, the biggest YouTuber around who doesn't upload videos. Yes, the biggest YouTuber around who doesn't upload videos. That's your job. Okay, I'm gonna quickly get to that. Man, I totally passed out hard. Yeah, remember you were actually talking about saying that you would possibly pass out, so you would stay up late as long as you could last night. So then you did, but hey, at least you saw a bunch of the Mortal Kombat 11 Aftermath gameplay and the story, which was different. Which I kind of had a feeling it was going to be like Injustice 2. Injustice 1 storyline. Anyways, let me just finish getting like the actual camera set up. And we can show all the comparisons too, especially for this review. But yeah, I'll quickly do the review. Well, swap over to the camera once I wrap that out. Box out. I was also chatting with Adam on Instagram, and I was in mid-sentence when oh, yeah, I was actually chatting with him on Instagram. You didn't finish it. No, I did not. I would need to be up for a few more hours. So Friday, but Josh, here's the thing. As you saw in the part 2, I should probably say. So there in the how it ended before it, I picked the story it gave me two, which is the left one was the normal campaign. The right is the aftermath. So I have the aftermath version. So I'll be doing the aftermath, finishing out the MK11 story all the way with more levels, more gameplay. Hey, it's more content for you guys to watch and for me to do live, which I like doing live streams. Okay, let me just quickly do this, but I can still at least read the comments. Swan. Yes, I do have a bunch of figures. So, and then also, when you saw my Core Class Starscream review, which was last Thursday, I did at least show you how well the Siege Omega, well, how it tightened with the Core Class figure. But yeah, I was also actually chatting with Adam about the vaccines. Because remember how he's saying the good news? For my shot, at least, I'm not going to say which one. My one was good news, so he didn't actually have any bad news. Well, for at least my shot, so that's a good thing for me. Yes, this is going to be a small figure, so I'll have to readjust like everything, lights and everything. The lighting. But at least I have the camera, the tripod set up with all the last specs I need. But yeah, so then I'll at least mention the reviews, well, the upcoming reviews. Kingdom Dinobot will be, so Kingdom RC will be Thursday's review, and then it's going to be the Kingdom Dinobot next Tuesday, and then I believe Rotostorm, and then I'll do whatever. Or it could be, sorry, wait, what? You got me, oh yeah, wait, what? You will finish Monday? Maybe Monday or Wednesday for next week. Depending on how long, maybe Monday I could finish it. Depending on but Josh, remember how I did for Mortal Kombat 11, Mortal Kombat 10, and more in the Injustice games, how I did a little multiplayer? Yeah, I'm gonna do a little bit of multi. Well, so I'm at least showing off a bunch of the gameplay off for the game. And you should probably hear something ratchet in the background of the mic, which I was just finishing up the game on the rearranging. Yeah, he got me all paranoid too until I found out it was all good news. So, well, that was just one thing I fell over, which I'll adjust later. And a few tabs came undone. I had to be aware. Just quickly read it, having everything back in that to spell on this figure. Because this is one of the clearest things. Which I know the camera's off, so I could actually be transforming it in front of the camera. Alright, I'll at least do this. Actually, you're probably just gonna fall over, since it only has two structures. Well, like stones. And I also did mention to Alpha to check out, to be in Adam about the vaccine, because I know Alpha's wife got it, so a shot. It literally fell over. I'm just quickly trying to finish getting the last few comparisons set up, and then until that one transformer fell. Well, I should say part of it. It didn't break it. Only a few tabs came tabbed, and now it won't stand. Because I didn't put in the right notches. Granted, I also did knock it over while getting everything else set. Okay, that looks like it's back in the right orientation. So I'm going to go meditation. Yeah, it's in the right rotation. I'm staying off to the side where I know I won't fall. Well, again. Now I'm going to grab the megatrons. Oh, I see. Other things. My bad. And then I'll turn on. Just finishing the last few things up, Josh. That's what's going on. You can say you broke it. We're all friends. I actually didn't break it. A few tabs came undone. And then I had to redo those tabs. We're all friends and family, so it's okay. Okay, there's that. So I got everything else I needed. Probably should have done before I turned this camera on, but you didn't see it. Where's that? What? Where's that beef? Huh? Explain me in a sec. Just grab the other tripod for the camera. Well, for the review camera. I don't have any beef. Josh, do you have any beef? Oh, I mean with others. You're gonna say so on here if they can't see it. Also, streams. And now I'm about to turn on the actual review camera. I don't even know if it's gonna be in frame. I put the figure in because it's gonna be so small. But it does kind of have an impressive transformation like Starscream. From the core class Starscream that I did last week. Alright, I'm gonna swap cameras, so you won't tell the difference. I will. One second. And I also do have a collection video / Q&A video in the works of all upcoming video ideas. Don't you remember Where's the Beef Lady? Oh yeah. It's kind of in frame. Alright, let's have that. At least I have the other camera quickly set up. Just readjust the camera. Did bring the lighting a little bit closer to me. On the light a little closer, and then we already have the review camera set up. Just gonna bring the box back in. Yeah, I remember that, Josh. That's Josh. I never forget. Yes, I see some more at an angle. Interesting. But yes, this is the core class megatron. It's just realigning something. You can talk about the details in a sec. I'll at least bring that figure off to the side. Hey Josh. Hello everyone. Oh look, Billy's back. But yeah, Billy, I don't know what time it will be for you when I'm actually doing tomorrow's stream. Hey, Mr. Josh. Oh my god, Lisa should have read that, but I wish she was on the streams. So I didn't have to read the comments. Or at least brought the camera a little bit, so it's more forward. And that's a better angle. Especially for this small figure. So, I'm gonna bring the light an inch forward so that way. Hey, Billy, how are ya? How are you? Why you're fine, you should be good. I'm just bringing the camera while the figure in. Probably could actually lower it after I really show the box. We're just adjusting the stand so it least support so I know it won't fall over. So here, let's take a quick look at the box. Just had a really stressful time with YouTube. Ah, okay. Megatron artwork right there, Nemesis. The back. It's number 13 line. Sakar told me Autobot symbol generations. Transformers right there. Right there. I'm just trying to make sure everything is in the light and at least in frame. So that bottom Kingdom, which released last Thursday. We'll add some when you're either watching this / when I'm filming this. Transformers Kingdom, War for Cybertron Trilogy, ages 8 and up. Hasbro. And then you can see the full-on Meg's artwork right there. Josh, speaking of which, you finished Kingdom yet? Talking to me or him, it's hard to say. It's really hard to tell who you're talking to sometimes. But you already know what happened with him, how a bunch of people were sub to him and then they are all of a sudden unsub to him. That or it could be something else. Transformers More Than meets the eye. There is Meg's right there in this robot mode. 20 people unsub to me to the great YouTube purge. Sorry, minus 20 people unsub to me, the great YouTube purge. Hopefully I'll at least be doing a live stream hangout tomorrow. Depending on how many people are there, I can at least have one of the mods there put still linked to your channel, so you can probably gain the 20 back or more. Or less, depending on how many people are there. Megatron's name right there. There's the tank mode shot. It's only 12 modes to get into tank mode, and there's the robo mode. All that stuff at the bottom box. Bottom back box. There's that. That's really all for the score class packaging. No collector's card or no card. So yes, there's that too. But yeah, so at least there's that. I passed out last night and watched. Nope. You better watch it by either tomorrow or Thursday. That's all I'm giving you. I passed out talking to you last night and worked 13 hours today. So new. I finished Kingdom. So I've not finished Kingdom. You're lucky I'm not going to give you a spoiler. You don't really care. Okay, so here's that one paper that you get with most of these new Transformer figures. There's that, bottom of it. There's that. It's just a blank piece of paper, which I literally just throw away. So yeah, this is gonna drain the box in the trash later. Instruction sheets, they are instruction sheets, sorry, and then yes, I know it was upside down. I'm just trying to make sure everything is in camera. So unfold, and you see Megatron's name, and then there's the top. Trilogy, just saying that. Same thing you literally saw in the box. Now with the steps, which it's a different transformation. The figure has improvements over the Siege Megatron. That's the weapon storage, which I'm just quickly showing up there. Transformation's really easy. I could probably get it done faster than I did the 4-class Screamer review. And it's quite an interesting one. Well, yeah, it's different from the other Max transformation. It's better than the Voyager Megatron. Well, it's not better, it's just a little bit different. But the barrel can actually look up, move up, and actually has the full 360 rotation that the Generations doesn't have. Okay, that's all that you get in the box. You only get one thing with this figure. If you're a G1 Megatron fan, you would definitely know what this weapon is. Once I bring it in frame, rotate it. Light is adding more shades to it, but it's the G1 Megatron in this gun mode. And that's the best I can get it. Let me just turn off light, or at least turn it down, so I can at least make it easier to show the gun. And so it's a small thing, I'm literally holding on by the extra peg. There. So you can see there's the scope, barrel, I'm just turning. So yeah, you can see there's the barrel, scope, handle, trigger right there. Also at the back. So you can see there's all that. It's not painted or anything, but it's slightly molded in some areas. But yeah, that's how it looks for his gun. So there, I'll set the gun off to the side for a sec while we take a look at the figure. That's awesome, yes. So here's the front of Max. See the sculpt if the camera focuses. Okay, you can see the shoulders. I'm just going to quickly go over a full body. That's all you get. So you get the guy and then the figure. Yes, you can see there's that. There is from the side. So yes, it does have a backpack. Backpack. Okay, so I'll just quickly show where he can hold the gun. So I'll show this more when I do pose ability / articulation. On display ability. Gun can peg into the hand. Just showing it for a quick sec. Or if you want to have a more G1-y Megatron look from the toy, or if you want it to have the effect from the toy or the show, well, the 1980 the original Transformer show. There's a port right there on the back which I saw, but it's kind of camera right there. I'm also kind of looking in the camera, looking at the video at the same time, while the view on the camera at the same time, so might be off camera or it might not be. But I can at least see both sides. But there, so if you want, you can have the barrel right there on his back. That's just a little bit big, maybe if it was a little bit lower. But it looks like Megatron if you look out from the front. So if you look like this, it literally you just see like the barrel on his back. So now it just hangs the gun right there on the back. So I'll go over articulation / detail. Let me just bring him into frame. You can see the head's done in this silver. Their red eyes, the lips are molded, or just like the Megatron lips. There's the bucket head, full 360 rotation, hollow at the back. It's a small figure, so you can't really complain. Full 360 rotation. So now I'll get a better look at the head sculpt. There, you can at least see the red eye. Focus camera. There, you can get a good look at the head sculpt. Shoulders right there. You see the chest has the Decepticon symbol right there. These little parts right here. Hold it in. You can see the chest. You can see like the silver right there, the red right there on the outside of it. Yellow right here, the blue, and the red, which I believe these are painted on. So that's really impressive. Well, I like how small they got it. Even with that blue, it's not like too much or too little of the blue. And then that extra little red there, I got a little better shot of the chest detail. Let me bring it forward. So there you can see there's the full chest detail. Okay. Right there. Arms have a different articulation. So I'll start off with the left. Arm can go this far forward and this far out to the side. Forward, out to the side. Bicep swivel. Full 360, no issues there. Arm can bend forward on the ball joint. So you can see there is from the side. And the hands do not move. Well, this hand doesn't move. And yes, there is that port. Well, the part right there. Which that's more for transformations. Anyways. Arm can go that far out due to the cannon. And go all the way forward, but if you want to like have the cannon like how it's fully straight on his arm, you gotta bend it over. Because the way how the shoulder piece is, so if you want to aim it forward, it won't look that far forward. But you have to like pinch it off to the side and then so that way if you want that cannon to be actually pointing forward like he's gonna shoot you. So that like same bicep swivel, bicep right there. And we'll be able to rotate full 360, which I'm not sure why you want to do that, but for more transformation. So now this hand, you can see it's on mushroom swivel. This one does slightly transform due to transformation. So if you want, you can get swivel, but I probably wouldn't use it because if you put a weapon or something in there, no matter how far you rotate it, see that was just block right there, or you can have it underslide a weapon with that port, but that reveals more. For alt mode, there's that. You can just re-stand it back at least. Range. You can see the cannon details. Because it's an all black thing, at least you can see it better than black racking it. There, so you can see like these little gray bits right there. These black molded bits right here. This little molding right there in the middle of the cannon in the back. So now let's rotate that thing out the back. And then full 360 rotation. Okay, so yes, he does have a waist swivel, no ab crunch due to the way he transforms. Full 360 rotation. So no issues there due to transformation. Okay, legs can go that far forward, that far back, a little bit more forward. Oh, right there. That far forward, that far back. Okay, let's see. Out to the side, yes, he can do the splits. Splits, yes. Thigh swivel at the top. So you can see thigh swivel. Knee bend. Right there, you can see the treads. Molding detail. Right there, all done in silver, like the upper treads on the back. No angle tilt or like anything like that. It's Max in robot mode, so I'll show you comparisons, and then I'll show like how I'll display him, and then I'll even show him like on the flight stand, and then but that will be after I do comparisons. So I'm just gonna put him back where he's standing in the normal pose. Yes, there we go. I'm just re-standing it back up so that way it doesn't look like he's leaning forward or back. It looks like he was leaning back. Okay, yeah, that's a slide back because some of these comparisons will be big. Well, I'll leave it right there for a sec. Here he is with the Titan Master Doom Shot that came with the Titan's Return Max. Why are some classes scaled differently than others? This is a core class. It's more to scale with the Titan/Arc. The Voyagers are a little bit more. Deluxes are, depending on the character, they're bigger or smaller. Like you'll see in a second, that's a Titan Master. So you can see he's up to around Megatron's hand. So like the bigger characters, they would be like leader class. You'll see when I do a little bit more comparisons. Here he is. Here he is with the Whisper. Here he is with the Micromaster in robot mode. See about middle of the can. This is Micromaster. Here he is with the core class Starscream, which I previously reviewed. I probably should bring Megs over a little bit. Core Starscream, if Starscream will stand there. Core class Starscream, and here he is with the Power of the Primes. Chimera, I believe. Or Slash. From the Power of the Primes Legends class before the whole scaling changed. And Starscream falls over. That was the original Legends right there compared to a core. Can you please stand, Screamer? So there is Megs and Starscream. There is also a core class Soundwave that just came out in the recent last wave, and the repaint of Vertebrae. So I'll probably pick up the core class Soundwave that comes with a laser beak that does not transform, and if you heard something fall, that was one of the next comparisons, which I'll bring out in a second. Actually, he knocked it well over 2 comparisons. Just gonna re-stand this one up. and then continue with comparisons. Deluxe. You can already follow over. I already done with your website for comparison. Okay, Deluxe RC. Okay. Yes, she has that backpack, but I'll show you what I did with this backpack when we get to her review next. This Thursday, we'll see what I did with her backpack. Just rearranging her hips. So here he is with the Deluxe RC. With the Deluxe Kingdom version. Let me just get him to restand with the backpack. Oh, nope, I'm not taking the backpack off. That's going to be for next week. For next Thursday, I'm doing it. For Thursday review, you'll see what I do to this backpack. So she doesn't fall over, but I'll save that for the review. Can you please stand? So here he is with the Deluxe RC. So you can see there he is compared to a Deluxe. Compared to a Core Class compared to a Deluxe. And I'll just bring out the other Deluxe. This is a little bit more bigger Deluxe, almost a Voyager-esque scale. You'll see more what I mean when I do his review next Thursday, I believe. His review will be Deluxe Rotor Store. Here, I'll just put him in the back because he's a little bit bigger. This is a Deluxe. That's also a Deluxe. So you can see he's a little bit bigger. RC. Alright. There is the Rotor Storm and Kingdom. Let's see. Core Class ones are way smaller. Yes. Like remember in the Starscream review, I brought out the Omega, and then I just brought out Omega for a few seconds in robot mode. That Titan Omega. So that's that, and then I'll bring out one more comparison for at least robot mode. Sorry, RC might fall over, and the Rotor Storm knocked it over. Core Class Max, great. Here, you two can go lay there. Let me just restand it back up. It's there. Make sure the backpack is aligned. Now I'm not also bringing out the Titan's Return Voyager Max. That figure has a little loose joints on my copy at least. And then he would just be falling over, and that was the mess for tank mode and the robot mode. And that's the Voyager Siege Max. Voyager Max versus Core Class. It's right there. Set him off to the side. Yeah, that's a Core Class Max. That's the Core Class versus the Voyager Class Megatron. Yeah. Make it like run up to his knee. What it looks like. Here, I'll bring him back out. Yeah, he's almost wayside. Here, I'll bring him. Voyager Max behind him. Yeah, he literally goes. Well, the shoulders, the backpack goes up to the swivels and then the legs. So there's that. And granted, but granted, that was like what, a $20 figure versus a $9 figure. So yeah, there's that. But yeah, he's not even waist height for him. Okay, so let's see. Now I'm going to show you how I'll display him. Well, core class, obviously. I'm not taking a look at the Siege Meg. So how I put this is how I'm probably going to display him. You can saw it in the thumbnail. And then I'll also just throw the weapon in his gun, his blaster, his G1 form in the right arm, left hand. So he's like dual armed, but granted, if I just left his weapon on, I would just leave it on the back, so that way it looks like a G1 Max. Well, at least, yeah, from the G1, because there's many different incarnations of the classic laser mags. So there is with that his handgun. So if you want, you could just give the Megatron gun to another character. Like here, here's even the Generations Rotor Storm. I'm just showing you if you want, you could give the weapon to another feature. I'm just going to show you if you want. You can. It's a little post, or there's a 5mm port. So if you want, you can give the weapon to another figure to wield Megatron. There, so you can see he's holding it fine, and it's. So if you want, you can have another figure wielding Megatron. Like in that one episode where Optimus had to wield Megatron to, I believe, shoot the Insecticons from the G1 series. So yeah, if you want, you can have a Voyager or a Leader. Well, anyone with a 5mm port. Any holding Megs in, well, the gun at least. So that way it looks like the G1 Megatron. I'm just showing you for a comparison. So if you want, you can have him holding Megs. Or I'll set the gun back off to the side. There's that. So yeah, there's that. So you can only see there was Megs in him. Yes, Megs is Blast Effect compatible. Well, his cannon is for robot mode. I'll just put the weapon, his handgun, back on his back. I'll put the gun back on the back. So, and just try and re-standing him up. Blast effect. This is one of the Siege Omega Supremes blast effects. It's tough. It's not a fit. But yes, Megatron will hold it. This is one of them that came with the Siege Omega, which you can find the review of him on my channel. Or I might put it like that. To give it like he just shot from the cannon, I just realized you can't see that on camera. Yeah, so that makes it look like he's shooting from the cannon. There, so you can, if you want, you can like give him the fact he's shooting you at the cannon. That looks sick. Yeah, it does. Like you can even see like the gun right there on the back. blast effect. I know it will make it more in frame. If you have a flight stand, so let me just reconfigure it. So I have to reconfigure this flight stand for many reviews. Which he should, probably could get him into decent hovering pose. There. Which I'm only just showing in robot mode because this is the tank mode. It's tank. Yeah. Or yeah, and Josh, these are only $9 a figure. Well, for core class. So if you had a light stand available, well, whatever configuration you want, you could display them. And, well, he's there, so I mean, it looks like he's more hovering, he's off balance. But look, he's literally, this flight stand will support his weight. Granted, the way out wasn't. Yeah, for only, you should see tank mode. The treads line up perfectly. It looks phenomenal. But so there it is in the on the flight stand, of course. So that. So you can at least see if you want, you can display them on the flight stand, but if you want, you can obviously just display him with the handgun. His G1 Megatron weapon. Also quickly transforming it comparison, all I can. Well, at least for tank mode. But so if you want, you can display him on the flight stand. Granted, if you have one of these effects hobby flight stands, you can display your Megatron however you want. But so you can at least see like the detail, like it's actually having the effect that he's actually hovering. Hovering on the flight stand. There, I was just finishing up one comparison that just piece just fell off of it. But it's going to be more for jet mode, so you'll see for his tank mode, sorry. But yeah, Josh, I'll let you know when I'm doing those streams tomorrow. The one Twitch and the one YouTube unboxing. Yeah. Let me just put this one piece back where it belongs. That fell off. But so you can at least see there's that. Or at least let you know like a time, a scheduled time for at least the unboxing, because I don't know when I'm going to actually use a Twitch stream. Yeah, so let's talk about Mega transformation. So I'm just going to remove the flight stand because it's a tank. We don't need a flight stand in, oh, check, in tank mode, do we? No. I'm probably actually going to use one tomorrow for a flying figure. That's going to look good on the flight stand, which I'm probably not going to display one on the flight stand. Okay, so I'm just going to remove Meg's. Just going to like stand him back in a normal stance. I removed the last effect because they won't work for black in tank mode. Because he has this new barrel. Okay, so for Meg's transformation, I'm gonna put him like at least a little distance, so that way I at least know it's in frame. I'm probably gonna. I'm just trying to. I can do it right around there. I believe that. So yeah, I personally rotate the head around 180 because you'll see why. Instructions don't tell you to do this, but I personally rotate the head around 180. Let's see why. And I could just rotate it, undo a few steps to show it. So I'll just show it. So we want to remove the cannon, the handgun on the back from the back, just at the opposite side. His weapon, his accessory. There. So take the gun and rotate 180, like so. So you can at least see it's pointing up instead of down, like so. Now, like I did earlier for articulation, on this side, the right side with the cannon, so you're gonna just take the fist and rotate. So you can see here. Here we go, rotate. So this side is on the mushroom peg, so here I'm just gonna bring this forward so at least I'm more room. Show it. So you can see that's like part of the tank detail, right? And there's the fist. So you're just kind of going to just hold shoulder and cannon, that's what I do. And it just slightly rotates, so you can see you're gonna slightly rotate. So I'm just gonna undo it for a sec, there we go. So that way, the fist will be facing down, and this piece will facing up. That makes sense. So you're just gonna grab, just rotate the wrist. That's what I'm doing. There, so you can see that details up the top. Rotate mode. Okay. So you can see that piece is there, and then now the fist is at the bottom. Like so. And now we're going to rotate the other hand. Just rotate it 180. Well, almost 80, 180. So you just take this and you're going to rotate opposite direction. So here you can see there's a peg right there. You're just going to flip it. So that way the ball joint and the hand will be, well, facing the opposite side, and this valve will be up. This peg will be on this side. That's what I was meaning. So that way, if you look out from the front, you see both the arms right there. Oh, how they're reversed. Hidden a little bit, and then there's that peg out to the side, flip to the back. And then you see there's both hands right there facing the back. Bring this up. Okay, up past the shoulders. Just leave it up, hinge, all the way. So it looks like that in the front. Which granted, I probably, if you want to count this for articulation, you can. So if you want him to look down, you gotta undo this. I'll just lift this up slightly. Once you tap into robot, once you untap, see, it will look down. So if you want, you could kind of get him to look down. Just kind of slightly. When I say to get it look down, it won't. It was tapped, it went tapped in to that tab. For granted, if you have them try to look down, then that back piece will move up. So that's the only thing. Okay, so just bring this all the way up, so that way that sits on the front. of the tank. Just coming over here to the side so I have a better angle. That's bigger at least. Arms are straight as they can be. Okay. So you're going to bring these arms back. It's going to bring them up a little bit so I can show you. So bring these arms back on the hinge. Okay, do the same for both sides. Bring this one back, the whole shoulder. And now there's, or I'll just bring this one out at an angle for a sec. Okay, so you can see there's going to be 3 tabs holding these arms together. 3 spots. So you can see there's 2 tabs right there. Right here. It's going to be alright, you can see those tabs right there. There's 2 of them. There's a slot right there and right there in that hand. And you see there's their support peg right there. Right there. So you can see there's a peg. There's that peg. That peg will peg into the spot in the cannon right there. So there, let me just tab in. It's going to be kind of printed slash easy to show. So yeah, I would recommend first tabbing the cannon in at the arm, well, the arms in at the cannon. So you can see they're both peg in, and then just drop them down on that tab. So that way, well, once you reorient, make sure they're evened out. Down and there. So that way, it looks like the top of the tank, right? Top of the tank. Okay, so now just bring this back. Just reorienting the head. So you just want to hinge this up so you can see how when it's at this angle, you can see that's starting to look straight. You just want to bring this up halfway. So that way it looks like this. So how it was like this, you just want to bring this up and just hinge that up right there. So that way it looks like more at the front of the tank. So yes, the head. So the head I actually do. So this is what it will look like for the head. So I just personally rotate the head 180 on that joint. On the joint. It's on so that way I can, most likely we don't see the head from under the tank, which it does fit. So there, I just quickly rotate the head around and collapse everything in so it's more flush. Okay, use the waist swivel. Okay, now you're going to untab the leg, the base, and then tap it into the foot. So here, I'll show you on this side. I'll actually show you on both sides for the tabs. So you see there is a, okay. So if you see there is a tab right there, and there is a slot right there. That will sit right there for robot mode. Now for the opposite side, you can see there is a tab right there. There is a slot right there. So you're just going to open this panel, and then I will just tab in right there So that way it looks like the other side. Okay? Okay. Now, you're going to take this whole assembly and then this will just tab in. So I'll just show it again on one side and then I'll do it on the other side for a quick sec. Okay. Because one side you have to, it's more tighter and it's easier when it's doing one side. Okay. So the legs do have two, well, tabs in for tank mode. So this side will be easier to show. So there's that slot. There's this tab right there. That pegged into the Varroa mode. And then this one tab right there that pegged into this slot for tank mode. Okay? I'm going to be taking notes. So you see there is a hook tab right there at the back that will tab into this slot right there. And this tab will just sit in between these pieces, which that will further lock it in together. That's the back one, and there's the upper. Tank mode. One last part. That's all the steps except for this one last step. So take the gun. It has the back piece right there. Peg that into the front of the cannon. And there is the Megatron tank mode. No rolling wheels. See, there's everything. Granted, I did rotate the head 180, so you won't see the head if you're looking at it from one side to underside. So you can see there's everything. There's legs collapsed, arms from the top of the tank. There's the barrel. Cannon mode detail, you've kind of seen in robot mode. Hoping we've basically seen in robot mode. Some only gets new revealed. Some only a few parts gets revealed. Silver for the tank treads. You can see the molded wells. Silver painted. Black right there. Black detail. Top of the arms. There. There. There's that. No rolling wheels, but if you want, you could get the back like it's actually moving. Barrel. This is for articulation. Can look shoot up. So if you want, you can have him shooting down a seeker or an Autobot. And that base of the cannon can rotate a full 360 degrees, which is good. So there's that. So quickly finish transforming one of the other comparisons. But so you can only see there's tank mode. I'll only show you the comparisons and I'll show how I display him in tank mode. Well, if I'm displaying him in tank mode, which I'm not. So there's this part. I'm not displaying him in tank mode. He's staying in robot mode, but one of the comparisons will be big, so I'll have to adjust the camera. Well, I'm not gonna really readjust the camera. But here he is with the core Starscream. Core class Starscream in his jet mode for one of the comparisons. There you can see him better. So I'll set Starscream off to the side because he'll be back in a few. Countdown Micromaster that came with Omega Supreme. Countdown compared to Deluxe. But a core class. Speaking of Deluxe, here he is with the Kingdom Warpath. doing that, so at least it's more color. There's Warpath compared to Megs. Or there for back to back. So you can at least see there's a core, a Deluxe, and then eventually a bigger one, a bigger tank. No, I'm not bringing out the Times Return tank mode. That wasn't a good tank mode. That would be one of the worst modes. Jet mode is a lot better for that figure. Okay, you'll see what other tank I'm bringing out for the comparison. Which this side usually gets tight. Which that side is tight when I unpack it. But I gotta unpack. We've seen this mold a million times about this next comparison shot, but here I'll at least change out the figure. Here is with a Titan's Return Master, which is the Doom shot that came with Megatron. Well, the Siege, the original Siege that came with the Titan's Return Max. Okay, there. One of the figures just fell off the little stand, but there is a core. That's a Titan Master compared to him. Okay, let me just finish up this transformation. Which this one is going to be an interesting one to see for both modes. Okay, once I get this tabbed, and on this side. Okay, well this side doesn't tab it. Let's tab it. There we go. That's that side tabbed in, which you won't see what figure this is until I bring them out. Okay. Okay, let's see what this next figure will be. And one part just came untapped on this piece. So you saw how the Siege Megatron looked in robot mode compared to the Core Max. But how does Siege Megatron look with Core Max in tank modes? In multiple modes. There, that's the Siege Voyager Max versus the Core Max. Which, granted, all the wheels aren't perfectly lined up, but it's fine. Actually, plus, I believe he was obviously a little off balance. My copy, at least. It's straightened out. Let's see that. So you can see how big it looks like. Core literally just goes up to part of the leg. Fills up just the leg. Granted, there was the Earthrise Max, but I don't have the Earthrise. I'm not getting the Earthrise Max. That would just be a remold of this with slightly different parts. But I'm keeping this Siege. I'm not replacing it for the Earthrise. But so you can see there's that bigger tank with the rolling wheels versus not bigger tank. So now, like I did say, how the Voyager only has this. Granted, if you rearrange the sword, you can kind of get it to go up, but the Voyager can look side to side. Let's see. Core can rotate, like so, but it can also angle up. Nope. Okay, right there. So, I can bring them in closer. Core can only rotate side. Siege, the Voyager can only rotate side to side. This one can look up and rotate the barrel all the way side to side. This is more money, this is less money. This one can do all that and this one can't. Granted, if you remove this bit and reconfigure it, hold on. Granted, if you reconfigure this blade, you can get that upward motion. But you have to retransform the blade. But then no shoulder pads won't stay. See? Yeah, that's the only way if you want upwards to rotate. Up, which I'm not really showing off that side, that feature off. Now if you're wondering, how does the core class Megatron scale with the tie-in? If you watch the Starscream review, the core class Starscream review, you at least saw how Starscream looked with my Siege Titan class Omega Spring. Granted, if that Star Saber isn't official, well, the leaks don't confirm. The leaks aren't official about that Star Saber, which I'll be definitely still uploading that video of that figure. Well, talking about the character, so you guys can get more info about him. But so there's the core mags versus the Siege mags. This one's going to take me a second to bring all of them out. So, and it's probably going to be off camera because this is a big compared to a small. So I'm just going to set the mags off to the side. I'm doing one comparison, but I'm just going to leave it. Siege Omega base mode. That's part of the Siege Omega. It's a big figure. Core just literally fills up middle of the ramp. Okay. So if you want, you can have a con or on bot there. There was a core. There is also a core class Optimus Prime, which I actually didn't manage to pick up to get, but okay. Don't need another Optimus Prime, but then that's a core class, so core class Prime versus core class Max. There, so you can at least get a sense of scale how big he is. Now I'm not done. I'm gonna put this one on the other end. This tank over here. This one I probably should have done a comparison with, but it's big tank here. This will be a quick air comparison. Back to back. Front to front. One's bigger, one's more powerful. One has 3 cannons, one has 1 cannon. One is more money, one's less money. This one, which the Omega, granted if you see my review, this cannon can only look up and down. Which even a Voyager, which costs less money than this, cannot even do that. But granted, the Omega tank cannot rotate full 360. Granted, you have all that detail. If you want to see this, how this base transforms, Omega transforms, go watch the Omega Spring review. And here he is with the Omega rocket, which that's what fell over in the beginning, which I had to retab pieces for it. That's actually sitting flush. That's the Omega rocket. It's crazy the core class has, yeah, it can rotate up and look up and rotate side to side. The commander, the siege, the Titan can only, you can kind of see it, only look up with the barrel. Granted, this one had more firepower, like you saw that. Well, if you see the review, you can see every little detail that found. But like I did say, this one does have like the 3 barrels, the missiles right there, which you can't see in frame. Here. And then here, I'll even just throw in the Siege Voyager. One, if I can get in frame. Which the Siege is way bigger, too, but there. Here, I'll at least throw Starscream in here. In frame. I'm not, well, if you've seen the arc, well, this is just base mode for Omega. It's like, here, I'll just throw Starscream somewhere else. Here, I'll just show you how he looks with a Titan in robot in base mode, okay? This will tell you if they're meant to scale. Granted, yeah, they're kind of, but maybe they're I believe they're supposed to be more, yeah, I believe so. Kind of scale like that with Titans. But here, I'll just transform Core Class Starscream back into robot mode. So you can like scale better since it's scale. And I almost untabbed the wrong thing, which would have caused it to break. And just be transforming Core Class Starscream so you can like scale since it's scale. Okay. I'm just speed transforming Core Class Screamer, so that way I'm not taking a lot longer time. And then it already pops off, but it's actually in robot mode, while Starscream is. If not transforming Omega back into robot mode, that would take me a while. Loud ratchet joints. Just go watch the Siege Omega if you want to see me transform that beast. And I believe it's the first hangout in unboxing where I actually get a better up close picture. Well, video of him. Do what? No! Josh, I actually saved it. So go watch my Core Class Starscream review. I showed Omega with him. Here, I'll just put Omega in the Starscream in the chest. I guess I probably could actually just rotate the base a little bit. So it's more angle. Oh, you can see because there, this is gonna be better. Angle. That's Core Starscream. Stand. No! But I know, I'm just saying, if anyone hasn't. See, he fills in that whole gap, void. Granted, if you have like Legends scale figure, the actual Legends, which I'm not going in on Legends, maybe I might go in on the Minosaur. Or maybe one of the Devastators, but I'm not going in on that. Legends, but that would look much better with the Siege Omega. It's pretty much fully in base mode. But there, so that's the Core Class. That's Core Class scaled compared to a Titan. So, does that answer your question, Josh? Did they scale? Or are they meant to scale with Core Class? Does that answer your question? Yeah. I probably also could just use this as a thumbnail so you can see the big rocket. There, they are a bit big, still look nice with the Omega. Yeah, if they were, here, I'll bring in one last comparison. You can say back there, you can still see you, I just want to bring them in. There, that should be more image to scale with Titans, which they are, or even a Micromaster, which he is. That would be like more sense to scale with them. Anyways, I'm just gonna tell you to swap cameras. So, and also turn off this light. I'm also gonna quickly turn off the camera before I do it. There. And now I'm just swap cameras so you won't hear me talking for a quick second. There, so you can see there's that. Or a bit big, but I agree. Okay, so here I'll just quickly show pictures. I'm not turning on my camera. Trust me, the back where I'm sitting right now. It's not messy, and you'll see it. I'll show that. You'll see. So yeah, I'm gonna quickly share my screen. I'm gonna adjust this chair I'm sitting in. Josh, if you have any more questions, at least about the figure, let me know. Which I'm not transferring it back to raw mode. I could, but not. Or if you have any more, I'm gonna show a picture. So I'm just gonna hit that, swap over. So I'm just showing a G1 Max. And no, he did not have the Tink mode until I believe it was Generation 2 he had it. He got the first Tink mode. There, that's a G1 Megatron. Right there. So you can see, cannon, yes. The detail right there in the chest, yes. The red right here, yes. The Decepticon symbol, these little details. 3 details, yes. The arm, there was no red in the bicep. So that's a no, but at least it's so much accurate to the G1. The red eyes, yes. The head crest, yes. The cannon on the back, yes. On the gun, the tip of the gun, but there's that. Cannon right there. Feet, yeah. All the detail inside the eyes. Granted, this one did transform into a gun. But yeah, there's that. Bunch of different pictures with it, like a blast effect. Those if you want, but granted, that's the old Clan Wars, that's a newer G1R. But so you can see, he had many different incarnations. There's a G1 Max, that's another third party one. Bayverse one. Granted, it could be from a Siege, but there's many different Megatron designs from the Bayverse movies. Probably, well, Bayverse movies, the Unicron trilogy, which is the Armada, the Armada, Energon, and then Cybertron. There's Beast Wars, well, Beast Max, but Kingdom. I still like the G1 the best. Yeah, the G1's still the best. Okay, so I'm just gonna really just quickly repeat these things that I mentioned at the beginning. I tell you this game later and later, like I just all the time, because I couldn't see the time on while I was filming. So it was on a totally different screen, so I couldn't see that. The gun is cool, even though it makes T. It makes no sense. What the? The gun is just cool, even though its T makes no sense. Am I reading it wrong, or did you just misspell it wrong? The gun is just cool, even though its T makes no sense. It's T. Even though it makes no sense. Oh, because you said if you read the comment, the gun is just cool, even though it makes no sense. How does it make no sense? It's a G1 Megatron gun. And we haven't, well, at least him in gun form, so it does fill out the cannon for our tank mode. And then you can have another transformer holding it, like I did in the way it changes. Oh, true. Oh, come on, remember that Sunwave? And because it's not that Sunwave, the MP1 I reviewed months ago? Right now? The KO MP1, the Toyota Factory one? That Lily is supposed to transform into a small cassette. Granted, that's a giant robot. That one did come with the Megatron gun. That G1A Megatron gun. Which you saw in that review, which I'm not going to bring out, because that's over there when I can turn all that stuff off. Okay, anyways, good. Okay, I'm going to quickly just final thoughts. Good figure, the joints, good, like the G1 gun. Sometimes if you put it in other figures' hands, like you saw in the Core Class Starscream, it was a snug fit. So, like, if you want, you can put it in the figures that have the 5mm ports, so that way they can hold the gun. If I had it Soundwave, I would give him the gun. Well, at least the Siege Soundwave or Netflix Soundwave. But I'll at least hopefully get the Core Class so I can at least complete the 3 Core Class Decepticons. Well, G1s at least. Let's see, I'll be doing that live stream, that hangout and unboxing today. 6 figures, 5 Transformers figures, and the 1 Overwatch figure. Which I won't say which figures those are. Which ran to the Overwatch one is probably going to be a surprise figure. I'll explain why I'm getting Overwatch figure, but I'll save that for that video, which will be sometime tomorrow. So sometime after 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, after 8 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. after 8. Okay. After 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, after 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, and after 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'll be doing that. 6 figures, I know John Joker, maybe M3 reviews will try to stop by. And probably a bunch of others. So like you, Josh, Billy's gonna, I don't know what time that will be for Billy. He'll be asleep, so I'm not gonna blow up his phone, tell him to come to the stream. Hey, can I finish? And then after that, I'm all granted. So, granted, I'm not gonna say that. That's gonna be a surprise for tomorrow. Video. So yeah, that'll probably be a few hours. Unboxing 5 figures. And if you haven't saw the Bring It Sons all in unboxing, probably do the thumbnail saying like that, like have them all in robot mode, or all in there, or all in packaging, or the all in their robot modes, or all in vehicle mode, something like that. I'll probably do like all robot modes or boxes. Anyways, comment, like, subscribe, hit the bell to notify me whenever I go live again or upload a new video. I will be doing the Twitch stream tomorrow for a few hours. Then Mortal Kombat 11 will be back. Mortal Kombat 11 Aftermath will be back Friday. Then Monday, no, the Valkyrie Queen's dead. Don't you? You go face her solo. She will kill you. You have fun fighting her. It took me a while. At least I finally killed her on stream. Speaking of on stream, I need to upload the last part to Oddworld Soulstorm, which I actually didn't finish that game. Well, the last level because it kept restarting, so I'm gonna upload that. And maybe during the weekdays, so I'll record. When I'm free, so maybe Thursday or Friday I'll record. Great. And like I still need to upload that video of me talking about Saber and the one update video to one figure. Because there's one thing I missed in one figure's review, but I won't say what figure, so there's that. Okay, anyways, come on, like, subscribe, hit the bell to be notified whenever I go live again, or upload a new video. You can find the Ultimate Wolf on Twitch, the Ultimate Wolf on Instagram, and the Ultimate Wolf on Discord, the Wolf Club server. Many shut it. Well, that was a really good ending. So yeah, we'll see what happens for the next war and the next, maybe Mortal Kombat, maybe Injustice 3. I might actually, yes, have a great night, yes. So I might actually, so next after Mortal Kombat 11 Aftermath, will be, I believe, the Control. And then I know I did say Final Fantasy VII, but I maybe did buy a 3-part trilogy game. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. So there will be that. So there will be that. That's gonna be a good series, and maybe I'll play one of my favorite games on the PS4. I already streamed, but on the PS5 version. So I might do that too. Which that only took me 3 parts to make it for the PS4 version, and then just running on the PS5 better graphics. So yeah, hey, it would be good with my name too. Okay, anyways, comment like you can also, but yeah, there's that. This has been the Transformers Kingdom Core Class Megatron review. Thursdays will be Kingdom RC and then Dinobots the following week, following Tuesday, and then the Generations of Storm, and then however I do those figures from the next from tomorrow's or tonight's unboxing. However I do those reviews, and then I'll probably do the Overwatch and that Godzilla vs. Kong after I do the Series Devastator. So it's like a big 8-set video. Or I'll probably do it before, so then I have a little smaller figures, and then I tackle 8 team combiner. Great. Well, anyways, I've been the Ultimate Wolf Reviews and Gaming.